is up, my hatchlings? This is a little tilted. Don't. What is up, my hatchlings? Anaconda Dragon here, and this is a very serious video today. Lately, our dog Bailey has been sick. Hello, Lady Fuzzchild. Hello, Cheesecake Fairy. Our dog has been very sick for the past couple weeks. We saw something last week. She was not eating as much as she usually does, and she just wasn't herself. And we got a hold of the vet. They came the other day and took some blood from her, and we got their results back yesterday. And she apparently has kidney failure. So she will be put down later today. I'm not gonna show you guys her because she looks absolutely miserable. She's just not a happy puppy right now, and I don't want you guys to see her like this. But I'm doing this live because I thought it would be a good tribute video to her, and I'm gonna tell some stories like the day we got her, and just try not to cry this video, even though that is entirely possible, and I'm sure I will. But Bailey is our Great Dane puppy. Well, she's not so much of a puppy anymore. She is 5.5 years old, and she is the sweetest dog I've ever known. We got her, of course, 5 years ago, 2013. We drove up to Miami. It was a long 5-hour drive there and back, and it wasn't even 5 hours back. Yes, poor thing. I'm really upset. But we went to Miami, got her. As soon as we saw her, we fell in love with her. She was just so happy, and like a puppy should be, and we fell in love with her. On the drive home, she laid down in mine and my siblings' laps, just in the back seat. She was just laid across our laps, and we went on the ride home. We stopped at Pollo Tropical for lunch, and Bailey was spoiled with a rice and chicken lunch. And after lunch, we started to head back towards home, and our car broke down. Our radiator, something happened with our radiator, and we had to go to the shop, try to get the car fixed. I remember we filled up a Pollo Tropical container with water and let her drink from that. It was blistering hot that day. I don't even think we got home till at least 9 or 10, I think. 9 or 10 o'clock at night. And it was a very rough day, but it was possibly one of the best days of my life, and I'm glad to have had her this long. And I will probably bawl like a baby once she's finally put down. She will be put down this later tonight, which is why I'm doing the video now, because I don't want to wait till tonight to do it, because I will be a mess. We leash trained her. It didn't take too long to potty train her. It took about 2 weeks. She learned quickly that she was supposed to go outside to do her business. It was just like in the comics, in the Marmaduke comics. We'd walk her on the leash, she'd take off, and we'd go flying right behind her. She's been a great dog. She's been very sweet. Every time we have somebody come over, it's always a little tail wag, and she's crying for attention, and she wants to be loved. I don't even know what to say right now. I'm so distraught. I've been up since 5:30, just stressed. Tried to go back to sleep, didn't work. Right now she's laying on the couch and just waiting. I had so many stories, and now I can't even like express them. But oh my gosh. I'm sorry, I'm trying to get my composure. Great Danes usually live to be about 6 to 10 years, so for her to have had kidney failure at 5.5, she's lived most of her life. She could have lived longer, but what can you do? It's almost impossible to catch something like this in a dog, in any animal at all. Like, they're not like you and me, they can't communicate that. You really just have to spot it, and that can be really hard to do, because, I mean, what do you do when your animal's just not themselves? It's very hard to figure out, and you gotta play a bit of a game of detective to try to figure out what's wrong with them, and that can be hard to do. I know a lot of people will be like, oh, take them to the vet right away, but that's not always easy. Your vet could be busy, and ours was out of town, and we didn't have the money to go to the vet that's right here in town. So we had to wait for our vet to come back, and he did what he could, and what he could is done. Bailey has lived a very good life. She's been spoiled the 5 years we've had her. And I think I have plenty of animals up there that I think she will make friends with. Our 2 Fila Mastiffs, Naja and Tila, I'm sure will love her. I'm sure they will welcome her with wagging tails. I don't know. But it's really rough, guys. I'm trying very hard not to cry. I'm probably gonna break down soon. But guys, just do me a huge favor. Do Bailey a huge favor. If you are home, or when you get home, just give your animals the biggest hug you possibly can, and remind them how much you love them, because you never know when they're going to be gone. And it's very rough to lose a pet, because they are practically one of their family, and to lose family is heartbreaking. It's a rough time, and I know I'm definitely going to be a huge mess once all of this is over. And this is also the reason why I haven't been doing videos as much lately, because I've been very stressed. I've been worried about my puppy, and she's... And guys, you watch my channel, you know I love animals more than anything, and Bailey means a lot to me, and a pet in general means a lot to anybody, and it hurts to lose them. I've had instances where I've been upset and my animals have tried to comfort me. Bailey, I think it was a year after we got her, Bailey was playing a little too rough with my sister, and I yelled at her, told her no, told her to go lay down, she was in timeout. About an hour later, she comes into the living room, and she just has this sad look on her face, like you could just tell she was upset. I look at her and I go, what is it? Next thing I know, she walks up to me and just starts licking my face, as if she was apologizing. And that instance, where those sort of instances are amazing to me, when an animal does show you they understand, they know what's going on. And to have Bailey just apologize, she knew what she did wrong, and she was sorry, and she'll try better. And I love moments like that. I love moments where animals show you they understand what's going on around them, and they know they've done they've done something and they want to help or comfort you or apologize. I've had when my grandmother died, my cat, a cat I had, her name was Minxie. I was bawling in the living room and she came and sat in my lap and started licking my hand, and it's amazing to see that sort of thing in animals. I know I sound like a broken record right now, but it is amazing. Just to see that they do understand you, and a lot of people think that animals aren't capable of that, but they are, and there's proof of that every day. There's animals saving young children or comforting their owners, or like now, just Bailey does not have the energy to even look up at me. She is that sick and that she feels that awful, and it is heartbreaking to see, and the most she can do is move her eyes, and I can't even get a tail wag from her, and it is heartbreaking to see. So I thought I was gonna have a lot to say, but it's so hard to say everything right now. I mean, if you guys have questions, you're more than welcome to ask me. It'll give me something to talk about, because I want to make this a good length video. And the rest of my family, I know, is very upset right now. It's been a very quiet morning so far. Everyone's just heartbroken, and I don't think any of us can believe that this time has already come. I think we all thought that Bailey would last at least another 2-3 years. At least, if not 5. So, I'm heartbroken, everyone's heartbroken. It's been a rough couple of weeks to see Bailey like this, and it's honestly quite scary. I did not think this day would come, at least not this soon. I thought we'd be out of this house, honestly. I thought we'd be moving before Bailey left us. And I don't know what we're gonna do without a dog. We are not a no dog family. We have always had dogs. I can't remember a moment where we didn't have a dog. So I don't know what's gonna happen. I just know that I will miss Bailey with all my heart, and I mean, what do you even say about instances like this? What do you tell people? And I know it's kind of a thing to say, oh, is there anything I can do to help? And the honest answer is, how can you help with something like this? Unless you can go back in time and tell me this was going to happen before the illness. Thank you, Lady Fudgechild. It hurts. It really does, and I don't want to lose her yet. I'm not ready to say goodbye. I'm not ready to let go. It's very rough losing an animal, and I already lost a bird to the Hurricane Irma. She became very stressed, very to the point where she made herself sick from the stress, and we lost her. Abner died too, and we've just lost a lot of animals this year, and that hurts. To have Abner and Bailey gone, it hurts a lot, and I know they'll always be up there watching over me and having fun with our other pets, but it is it's very difficult to try and smile and stay happy during a time like this. And I know you all know that, and I know, hey, it's okay. I know all you want to say is, it's going to be okay. Is there anything I can do? But the truth of the matter is, I'm not okay right now. There isn't anything you can do. I know that sounds like a horrible thing to say, but it's the honest truth. I don't know anyone who can easily go through something like this, even if it is just a pet, because they're not just pets, they are family. I am hoping I can take my mind off of it somehow, and hopefully I will be okay. I'm sure I will, because this isn't the first animal I've lost, obviously. But it's just one of those times where you question yourself, you question your ability to be able to get through something like this. And I know there's not much to say here, and I know I sound like a broken record. I know, I'm sorry I sound like a broken record, but this is very rough. Yeah, I'm hoping for the best. Thank you, Lady Fuzzchild. And it is definitely a hard time to try to heal from, and in lighter news, I will be going to Universal this weekend, so if you guys want to see some videos, I'll post some very short, quick videos, try to have some fun, and hopefully give you guys a fun time and make y'all smile after this, because I know, I bet I got some of my viewers trying not to cry themselves after watching this video. I just have that feeling. But I will try to post pictures on my Instagram. If you haven't followed my Instagram, it's AnaconDragon on Instagram if you want to follow me there. And maybe you'll see some extras that I don't put on YouTube. And you'll see secrets maybe that I don't tell you guys on YouTube. You never know. But we're at 18 minutes, so I've repeated myself. I can't even think of any stories. I'm so distraught right now, and it is quite hard. But again, just do me a huge favor, guys. Do Bailey a huge favor, and when you get home, or if you are home, just give your animals the biggest hug. Spoil them today. Like, just give them the absolute most, give them as much love and attention as you possibly can. Give them a couple treats, and just let them know that you do love them, and yeah. So know you love them, because one day they're not going to be there. And I know that's horrible to say, but it is the honest truth. But if you guys like this video, make sure you coil that like button, or crush that like button in your coils and burn it to a fiery crisp. And keep your pets at the ready, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys, love you all.